while I am here. Um, I'm going to do the circle of kindness for you guys, and then I have the joys of Christmas that I ordered to do for you guys again. So in place of the Bible study for the month of December, I'll be doing the joys of Christmas for you guys until it's finished. So I would do the circle of kindness. This is the last one I have until I get some more. So I'll go ahead and finish this one up. Okay, so let's see here. The first one is by Janet from Colorado. That's what neighbors are for. I had dropped the recycling in the big bin at my apartment complex when I realized the horror that I no longer had my keys. I had dropped them into the bin. I couldn't reach into the dumpster to even try to find them. I was in despair. Just then a man appeared and asked if I needed help. I told him what had happened, and he immediately jumped into the bin, dug around, and found my keys. I thanked him profusely, and he simply said, "That's what neighbors are for." His kind act saved me from being locked out of my home. It's good when you have good neighbors. Because we've had some bad ones, trust me. Good neighbors are hard to find. We're lucky to have a good neighbor now. We are very lucky. Okay, let's see here. And this one is from Nancy from Pennsylvania. I loved getting to witness their caring and kindness. I was at my hair salon last week and overheard another client making a call for a ride at the end of her services. The woman was panicked because, as a result of a mix-up in her appointment time, her prearranged ride was not going to be able to pick her up. But have no fear. Amy, our awesome colorist, realized she was anxious and quickly asked the salon owner, Lonnie, if she could give her a ride home. Lonnie graciously agreed. The woman was delighted with the kind offer. I loved getting to witness their caring and kindness. Wow, that's nice, huh? Okay, and the last one is by Isabel from New Jersey. She came to my rescue. Several years ago, I was out shopping. After finishing, I went to my car and discovered my battery was dead. Been there, done that. How about you guys? Oh, I hate that. I went back into the store to see if they could put my cold groceries into the refrigerator, so I waited for assistance. Another shopper overheard me and offered to call her roadside service. The tow driver jumped my car and I went to get my groceries. While I was gone, the tow driver told the woman that my battery didn't have much life left, and my good Samaritan bought me a new battery. And they're not cheap.
Oh,
Huh?
I don't know.
I tried to pay her, but she said years ago she was in the same situation and someone helped her. She said, just pay it forward someday. It makes me smile each time I remember that day. Amen. That happened to her years ago. She never forgot it, and she paid it forward after all those years. And she told this woman, no, just pay it forward someday. You know, somebody may be struggling like her years later, and she'll do the same for them. And as you know, like I know, car batteries, truck batteries, any kind of battery for a vehicle is not cheap. They are not cheap. Especially nowadays, huh? They're even higher. And this is a new magazine. So yeah, this was not cheap. Alright, let's see here what I'm going to read. So let's see. This is a new one, of course. This is this year's Guidepost Christmas. The joys of Christmas. Joy to the world. Okay, let's see. It starts out with two little, like, poems. The first one is by Agnes M. Farrow. What is Christmas? It is tenderness for the past, courage for the present, hope for the future. It is a fervent wish that every cup may overflow with blessings rich and eternal, and that every path may lead to peace. Wish, don't you? I hope so. Hope so. I was reading that, I'm sorry. And the second one is by Wilda English, A Prayer for Christmas Time. God grant you the light in Christmas, which is faith, the warmth of Christmas, which is love, the radiance of Christmas, which is purity, the righteousness of Christmas, which is justice, the belief in Christmas, which is truth, the all of Christmas, which is Christ. Amen. There is no Christmas without Christ. Don't you agree? Okay, let's see here. Some people, as you know, don't want to admit that or say that's not true, but it's the truth. There's no Christmas without Christ. That's why we celebrate Christmas. Okay, here's some sayings from different people. Okay. You guys might know some of these people, you might not. I recognize one or two. Okay. 'Tis the season. Karen Edman, an author. If you want to bring yourself joy, then seek to give to others. Giving to others will make you really happy. I think, for me, it feels better giving to someone and making them happy than getting something for myself. I'd rather give someone else something and see them get excited and happy about it. That feels really nice. And this one is by Alicia Bruxworth. She's a writer and speaker. The good news of great joy changed the course of every silent night to come. Stephen King. It's Merry Christmas at our house. Whatever isn't yours, have a happy one and be good to somebody. At ours too, Stephen King. Merry Christmas. And some people are like, he's meaning because some people it's Happy Holidays because they don't believe in saying, you know, Christmas because they don't want to put Christ in it. Okay, and let's see. This one's by Robbie Robertson from his song, Christmas Must Be Tonight. In a dream I heard a voice say, fear not, come rejoice. It's the end of the beginning. Praise the newborn King. And the next one, Nora Roberts, a novelist. Nothing ever seems too bad, too hard, or too sad when you've got a Christmas tree in the living room. Sure are pretty, aren't they? Since we have a car now, or a vehicle now, I asked Sherman if we could go around looking at Christmas lights this year sometime, because I haven't got to do that in many, many years. So I'm glad, hopefully we're going to get to do that. If we do, I'm going to take some pictures. We got to do, Mom used to take us, Mom and Granny would take us when we were kids every year, and it was so fun. This one is by Carrie Underwood's 5-year-old son, Isaiah, dressing up in his church clothes to record on his mom's 2020 Christmas album, My Gift. I'm going, go sing for Jesus, so I wanted to look nice. How old did you say he was? 5. He's going to go sing for Jesus, so he wanted to look nice. I wonder what he looks like. I've never seen him. And this one's by Susie Eller. She's an author, speaker, and podcaster. Jesus exchanges our hurts for joy. Amen. And this one's by Max Lucado. I think he writes some of the Christian books that I've had. Christmas is best pondered not with logic, but imagination. And the last one is by Dolly Parton. No matter what, I always make it home for Christmas. And sometimes I even dress up like Santa Claus. Yep, as she does. Okay. The Christmas Story. We're saving that for probably Christmas Eve or something. We're saving that one. So I'm going to go read this one now. This one is I don't even really say what the name is, but Bible verse is Matthew 1:21, and she will have a son, and you are to name him Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins. Dear Jesus, fill my heart with a child's wonder this Christmas, so that I know where to look for you. Lynn Hart. Here's the story. Even if our grandson is a city boy, he needs a play barn. My parents explained when I called to thank them for the farm set they had given our 2-year-old son, Nate. My parents were in Wisconsin, along with aunts, uncles, and cousins from all over the Midwest, gathered for food, laughter, and milking the cows while celebrating Christmas at the farmstead that had been in our family for 100 years. Meanwhile, my husband Kevin, Nate, and I were spending Christmas in our new home near Phoenix. There were plenty of buildings and plastic snowmen, but not a farm animal or relative in sight. We made our own joy, adding tamales to our traditional menu and playing carols while we opened gifts, including Nate's favorite, Away in the Manger. With toddler enthusiasm, he always shouted the line where Jesus was asleep on the hay. Nate played with his new barn under the Christmas tree while I picked up wrapping paper and bits of ribbon. When I went to straighten the nativity set by the fireplace, though, I realized baby Jesus was missing. I checked under the furniture and even sorted through the trash can. "Nate, where's baby Jesus?" I asked. "Asleep on the hay," he said, pointing to his red barn. Sure enough, baby Jesus was resting next to the feeding trough, surrounded by the animals. Even as a city boy, our son knew where Jesus belonged on Christmas Day, in a barn of new beginnings. A little boy had a farm set, and he took baby Jesus away from the nativity set and put him in the hay. In his barn.
Oh.
Because Jesus is supposed to be asleep on the hay. That's his favorite song, "Away in a Manger." Jesus asleep on the hay. Aw. That's cute. And that's our fourth story of this book, guys. That's a true one. These are all true. Alright. That's so cute. Alright, guys. So that was what it is. I hope you guys will enjoy me doing the Joy to the World, the Joys of Christmas book instead of the Bible study this month. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with some more joys of Christmas. Good night, guys. God bless.